channel.
You refuse to lose me. You refuse to lose me. Yeah.
Today we're going to do fresh oranges, fresh carrots, turmeric, and fresh ginger. Be careful with the ginger because the ginger can be very tricky, so try not to overdo it with the ginger and the turmeric. This particular juice is great for hair growth. This juice is great for clear skin, acne. This particular juice also helps with detoxing. And so I'm excited about it. Again, I definitely had a great bowel movement last week. I'm peeling the ginger for now. I peel it sometimes because it has little cracks in it, and it do tend to get in the juice if you don't peel it in the juicer. The juicer just can't get every little corner, even though it's doable. And so that's what I'm doing now. And again, this juice is very healthy for you. I am going off of what I've witnessed was for my own self, and so that's up to you. Check with your doctor. Never listen to what anybody is telling you, especially when you have health issues. You just gotta check for yourself. And so I'm preparing for my juice for the week. I did another video where I need to upload where I actually prepped on yesterday. And so today I'm gonna do this particular juice because I feel like I'm gonna start with this one in the morning, and then I'm gonna have my green late in the day so that I can sleep on that and wake up to a better day on Tuesday. You feel me? And so this juice again is very healthy for you. It helps with so many things such as acne, and I've witnessed it. People have come to me and told me that it worked. And so, I encourage you to try something different. As I stated, we purchase all these bad foods with all this, money, and we said it's too expensive to juice, but we're spending a whole lot of money on things that are not healthy for us. Wouldn't you rather spend your money on things that are absolutely healthy for you? Well, I do. You just have to know what's best for you when you decide to go into this kind of lifestyle. It is not easy, but it's definitely worth it. I've realized that a lot of things have changed within my health issues, as far as my thyroid and things like that. I'm doing more of a plant-based, diet. You have to kind of feel out what's best for you. It depends what you have going on, with yourself. And so it's going to be tricky, especially when I start lighting that grill. You feel me? But I got this. I got it. Yeah, so I'm over here leaning towards the garbage, trying to, get this stuff, in the garbage. I dropped my ginger, and so, well, it's okay. I have more. Expensive as it is, Lord. Anywho. And so, yeah, you just, prepare your stuff, the night before, whatever the case. And, you begin to do what you have to do. I had to actually go to the fridge and get a couple of extra pieces of carrots. Even though carrots are juicy, it's not that much juice. I think the orange makes more juice than the carrot. And so I wanted a full, 2 full bottles. So that's how it went. So we're gonna add the oranges. I did 3 half oranges. Make sure your seeds is out. Make sure you get the white stuff off of it because it will be bitter if you have too much of that in there. And so again, I'm starting with the oranges. I did 3 halves of oranges, and I let those juice. I'm gonna push it down so that it, go ahead and do what it needs to do. Look at that nice fresh orange juice, no pips, whatever they call it, pip. I don't like it, so I can't say it either. You feel me? Anyway, and so you do your oranges. Again, I did 3 halves, then I did my carrots. I started off with, I believe, 4 long carrots, and then I went back and got several more because it just, it didn't do what it needed to do for the second cup. But for the first cup, it worked itself out. And so I did the orange first, and then I went with the carrots, and I did the turmeric and the ginger last on this particular drink. And, again, you just make enough to fill up a bottle or a cup. It depends on how much you want to drink. I tend to do at least 16 ounces, of any juice that I make. I feel like 16 ounces is sufficient enough. And then you're going to have your waters in between. Don't forget to drink your water. You still need to have your everyday intake of water. And we're going to work on some other waters outside of the lemon and the cucumber situation, because there are other waters there that can help you with bloating and so forth and so on. Look at that. Now that's some juice. I'm excited about my journey. I kind of like it. I like it. And it don't taste as bad, as you may think. It just don't. I'm going to get some more carrots and put in here. Turmeric, ginger. And it is what it is. You got to do what's best for you. It comes a time in life, especially with all that's going on with the food, allegedly, and educational purposes only, Lord. You have to say these things because, you can't talk about a lot of facts on these YouTube streets. And so, it is what it is, but you just have to know better and do better. And so, that is done. That's the turmeric that is going in now. And so now I'm going to try to take it. Well, I am going to take it off. It's going to be a fight because I let it get too full. But, put that there because it drips a little bit. So I'd rather, go ahead and deal with it that way rather than count it a full mess. And so you stir it up. You don't have to stir it, but I do. And you can take off the cyst off the top. I don't, but I see people that do it. And so this is my first time doing it. I'm going to see, actually what difference it makes. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. I think juice is juice. And it is what it is. And so now I'm going to just go ahead and add in. I just don't hide, what it is, and this is what it is. It can happen to you too. So just have your cloths and everything available on hand in case you get a little cleanup that needs to take place. You feel me? And that's what it is. And so again, gonna stir it again because now we have the turmeric and the ginger. I don't smell the ginger too much, and so that's good. Usually when it's strong and powerful, it's a lot. And so you definitely need to take your water intake. If that happens, definitely don't play with your water. Again, even though you're juicing, you still do your daily intake water. Water was something that I wasn't big on. I used to hate water, and then I realized that it's important that I have water, especially when you call yourself doing certain diets and things. That don't mean don't have the water. Let's make that clear. We sometimes be tripping trying to. But anywho, I definitely find myself drinking more water, even though I'm juicing. And look at that. That's one. So I'm gonna do two. I do two of each. Because I do breakfast, I do lunch sometimes, and I do my dinner. Sometimes I have a meal, so I skip one, or whatever the case. But for the most part, when I'm juicing for the day, I am juicing for the day, and I just do extra water. And I may just eat a piece of fruit or something versus juice the fruit. And so, it all evens out for the day. So we're going to do the next one, and we're going to start off with the carrots first. And you're going to add the carrots into your juicer. Excuse me. Sorry, with the wire. You're going to add your carrots into your juicer and begin your process. Just the same, but you're just going to do the carrots on the bottom this time. So all that juice coming out of it. And again, the machine actually peels the carrots. And so I like that too, instead of me squeezing it. I don't know, maybe eventually if I see the right tool that I like, I'll get it. But I think if the juice is going to do the job, then I'm fine with that. And so, yep. Going forth with the orange now. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to allow that to juice. Look at that. That is so tasty. Now, sometimes it depends what I'm doing. If I have something to do for the day, I do put one in the freezer so that it can defrost, while I'm doing my activities. And by the time I'm ready to drink, it's defrost. But if I'm in a house a lot, I will pour it on some ice. And that is the best. That tastes so good. When you pour it onto the ice with your straw, it really gets the job done. It goes down properly. You don't taste anything, such as, like I said, the ginger do have a taste to it. So I had to run and get some more carrots because, I ran out. So with this particular glass, I think I used about 6 whole carrots. I guess because they was a little smaller, than the others, and so I had to add more. And so I broke them in half this time to kind of get them to juice faster. And rinse some more. And again, you always rinse as you use, because if you rinse in store, they will go bad fast. And so we just have to keep that in mind, because with the economy all over the place, we can't afford to be wasting no fruits and vegetables. You feel me? I have this watermelon. I'm looking at it on the I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we're going to do something this week. I'm thinking about a watermelon pineapple juice. Let me know if you would like to see that in the comment section. Appreciate it. So, doing the carrots. I need more carrots. Yeah, it was about 6. I have to go back and get some twice. So of course, the smaller, the more you're going to need it. So that's just the way it is. You're going to chop off your tip by each end. You just need to cut off the little black tip. And you're fine. Anything else, the juicer will handle for you, depending on your juicer. Some people actually blend, but I do like the juicer. I just feel like this particular juicer has too much going on, so I'm definitely shopping around for something new. I do have a wish list over on Amazon, and so check that out as well. So we're gonna add carrots, enough to fill up again the jar. I'm not gonna add no more. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of water because I do smell the ginger, which means that I really overpowered it. Not that it's a bad thing, but I just know that I need to add some more liquid to it, so I'm gonna go with water. The ginger and the turmeric, again, like I said, you can be careful with it, but depending on what you make, it still can be powerful. So you just have to, add the proper liquid when using it. You don't want to overdo it. And so I am done with that for now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add it into its bottle and get it ready for the fridge, because this is for tomorrow. Again, just so it can be cold. I can always put it in a blender, and tell me to put ice and do. So why do that when you can just put it in the refrigerator overnight and it'll be cold and ready for you tomorrow? Now this one like I said, I'm gonna add some water to it simply because I can smell the ginger. It's really powerful. So just gonna do that. And look at that. Again, this particular juice is great for skin, it's great for acne, it is great for detoxing, it is great for HIT. You name it, this juice pretty much covers it all. And now here we go, it's the cleanup process. I told you guys I can't with this thing. I'm definitely going to get a new one. So just a little bit of humor at the end of the show. This is what I have to go through to get it ready, to clean it up for the next session. But I'm grateful, so I won't complain. Catch you guys on the next video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see come to the channel, and I will definitely get it done. We are going to do smoothies this week. I'm thinking strawberry and something, and watermelon and some. We're just going to mix it up. Been doing a lot of research, and there's so much that we don't know that is actually healthy for us that we don't like, or just don't want to drink, or in a lot of cases can't afford. Have a blessed one.